Hello dear students, in this session we'll continue with the problems on Monk's method. From next class let's start with the new topics. Okay, so this problem is also very similar to your previous problems, but while simplifying there will be little bit different in steps. The final solution will be z itself. We will find out the z itself, but to get z the simplification method will be little bit different from previous problems. Okay, so the problem is x square r minus y square t minus 2xp plus 2z is equal to 0. This is the given equation. Okay, so I can rewrite this equation as x square r minus y square t is equal to 2xp minus 2z. We'll call this as my equation number 1 now. So now what we have to do, I should consider the standard equation and I should compare this equation number 1 with the standard one, right? The standard equation is rr plus ss plus tt is equal to v. So if you compare now these two things, you will get r is equal to x square, s is equal to minus y, s is 0 and t is equal to minus y square. See, this is my v now, right? That's why I have just written your equation, given equation in this form, so that you can understand that which is the v. One more thing is, don't substitute the value of p here and don't get confused with the equation. So here I have a coefficient of r, I have a coefficient of t, and there is no coefficient for s, so this whole part is my v. Okay, so v is equal to 2xp minus 2z. So now what we will do, we will consider the Monk's substitutory equation. Monk's substitutory equation is nothing but r into dy by dy whole square minus s into dx dy plus t into dx whole square is equal to 0. Call this as equation number 2. And one more is r into dp dy minus v into dx dy plus t into dq dx is equal to 0. This is my equation number 3. Substitute all the values, that is r, s, t, v in these two equations. After substituting, you will get x square into dy whole square minus y square into dx whole square is equal to 0. This will be my equation number 4. And x square dp dy minus 2px minus 2z into dx dy minus y square into dq dx is equal to 0. This is my equation number 5. Okay, so now using equation number 4 we can find, so this is my equation number 4, right? I can simplify equation number 4 as x dy whole square minus y dx whole square is equal to 0. This is nothing but a square minus b square. So a square minus b square is nothing but a plus b into a minus b, right? So x dy plus y dx is equal to 0. So now I got two equations. So this is my equation number 6 and this is my equation number 7. So now using equation 6 we can find out the constants, that is c1, c2, right? So using equation 6 I can write x dy is equal to y dx on variable separable method. This will become dy by y is equal to dx by x. If you integrate this, you will get log y is equal to log x plus log c1. So c1 will be y by x. Call this as equation number 8. Sorry, this is my equation number 8. This is my equation number 9. Okay, so similarly we can solve our equation number 7, right? So if you solve equation number 7, you will get the solution C2 as, okay, before solving your equation 7, let's do one thing. We will take our equation number 5 and we will substitute equation number 8 in your equation number 5, and we will solve for PQZ combinations. Okay, so now from equation 5 what I will do is I will substitute y dx in the place of x dy. Okay, so now we can rewrite the equation as x square dp dy minus 2 times of px minus z into dx dy minus y dq into, so I have y dx, right? This y square dq dx can be rewritten as y dq into y dx, so that I can substitute for y dx here. So this is equal to 0. So x square dp dy minus 2 times of px minus z into dx dy minus y into dq into, what is y dx from my equation number 8? It is x dy. Okay, so substitute that here, x dy is equal to 0. So simplify this, you will get dy into x square dp minus 2 times of px minus z into dx minus xy into dq is equal to 0. So this will be x square dp minus 2 into px minus z into dx minus xy into dq is equal to 0. So x square dp minus xy dq will be equal to 2 times of px minus z into dx, right? So now from this I can take x as common, so you will get x into dp minus y into dq is equal to 2 times of px minus z into dx. This is nothing but x dp minus y dq is equal to 2 times of px minus z into dx whole divided by x. So again you have to simplify this further. So to make the simplification easier, what we will do in the next step is I will add and subtract p dx and I will add and subtract q dy to this equation. Okay, q dy minus p dx plus q dy is equal to 2 times of px minus z into dx whole divided by x. You can observe here I have just added p dx and I have subtracted minus p dx. Again we have added and subtracted q dy to this equation. This makes no difference to this, right? So now if you observe these two, we can write these two as differentiation of p into x. Similarly for these two, differentiation of q into y. So I will rewrite these two as it is. Sorry, I have taken these two. Okay, so minus p dx minus q dy plus 2q dy is equal to 2 times of px minus z into dx divided by x. So if you simplify this, again you will get the same thing, because if you differentiate p and x, that is you will use product rule of differentiation here, you will get x dp plus p dx itself, right? So now next step what we can do is I will shift this 2q dy to my RHS side, and from these four things we can write differentiation of px minus qy and from these two you can observe p dx, we can write this as minus of p dx plus q dy is equal to 2 times of px minus z into dx whole divided by x minus 2q dy. I can write in this way, isn't it? So now what is p dx plus q dy? This is nothing but dz, isn't it? So substitute here, you will get d of px minus qy minus dz is equal to 2 times of px minus z into dx whole divided by x minus 2q dy. Okay. So now after simplifying all this, you will get d times of px minus qy minus z is equal to 2 times of px minus qy minus z into dx whole divided by x. Okay. Why I am getting y here means you will take LCM, right? If you take LCM, this will become q into x into dy. Again, using equation number 8, what is x into dy? It is y into dx. So this y is coming from your equation number 8. Okay. So now I have to integrate this. Let us check whether I can simplify this further or not. So this equation will become differentiation of px minus qy minus z on variable separable method. I can write in this way is equal to 2 times of dx by x. Now integrate this, you will get log of px minus qy minus z is equal to 2 times of log x plus log c2. So this is nothing but log of px minus qy minus z is equal to log x square c2 using the property of logarithms, right? So this implies px minus qy minus z is equal to x square c2. So now we got the value of c2. So now this equation becomes px minus qy minus z is equal to x square. This c2, what we will write for this c2? From this equation, I can write that as f of y by x, isn't it? F of y by x. So on simplifying, this equation becomes px minus qy is equal to x square into f of y by x plus z. I will call this as equation number 10. So now you can observe this equation number 10 is in the form of pp plus qq is equal to r, where the value of p is x, q is minus y, r is x square f of y by x plus z. Right? So now in order to simplify further, what we will do is we will use the Lagrange auxiliary equation, that is nothing but dx by p is equal to dy by q is equal to dz by r. So substitute the values of p, q, r, you will get dx by minus x, dy by, this is plus x, minus y is equal to dz by x square f of y by x plus z. Consider these two equations. If you consider these two equations, you will get a solution x y is equal to c3. Call this as equation number 12. Now consider these two equations. If you solve these two, you will get dz is equal to minus 1 over y into x square f of y by z plus z into dy. So this will become dz by dy is equal to minus x square by y f of y by x minus zy. On simplification, you will get dy by dz by dy, right? dz by dy plus z by y is equal to minus x square by y into f of y by x. So now from equation number 12, what is your equation number 12? Here we have equation number 12, right? xy is equal to c3. Using this, I can rewrite this as dz by dy plus z by y is equal to minus 1 over y into c3 by y whole square into f of y by c3 by y. So this will be minus c3 square by y cube. On simplification, you will get f of y square by c3. So now this equation is in the form of dz by dy plus pz is equal to q, where p is equal to 1 over y and q is equal to minus c3 square by y cube into f of y square by c3. Now I have to find solution, right? So now using integral factor is equal to exponential of integration p dy, substitute the value here, you will get exponential of integral 1 over y dy. This is nothing but y. This is my integrated factor. In order to find the solution of z, z into integral factor is equal to integration of q into integral factor into dy plus c. This is the formula, right? So substitute everything here. Z into y is equal to integration of minus c3 square by y cube into f of y square by c3. Integral factor is y into dy plus c4. So if you simplify this, you will get zy is equal to minus integration of c3 square by y cube into f of y square by c3 into differentiation of y square by c3 plus c4. So I can write this as zy is equal to minus c3 into integration of f of y square by c3 into differentiation of y square by c3 whole divided by y square by c3 whole power 3 by 2 plus c4, right? So now zy is nothing but minus c3 into f of y square by c3 plus c4. This is what we will get. So now you can write where f of y square by c3 is nothing but this whole term, right? So now the final expression can be rewritten as zy is equal to what is c3? c3 is nothing but xy, so minus xy f of y square by xy. I will consider this c4 as some other function, that is g of xy, okay? So z will be equal to minus x by y f of y by x plus 1 over y into g of x y. So this is your final solution. So if you have a complexity in the term v, we should follow this procedure. We will not get solution if you follow the previous method, okay? So this is how we will solve problems using Monk's method. Thank you.